Yeah, well, it helps to turn the mic on. It's a good thing I stopped and checked to make sure audio was working.
Ah, well, it helps to turn the mic on. It's a good thing I stopped and.
All right, there we go. So, I'll do my spiel again. The We're on FS 25, River Bend, and working on polishing up the never-ending decoration spot of Walter's here. We had to change. If you saw the petting zoo video, we had to change the chicken coop. There was a problem with the what is it? I guess they call it the pasture of the fenceless one, where when you reloaded the game, all of the pasture grass popped up and was showing. And I had repainted and done a bunch of stuff to it, and it kept popping up. So I got rid of it and got this one. And so far today, and look, I'm finally getting eggs. I don't know what the deal was, and it kept telling me that the eggs were blocked by something. And I tried it on another map, Zalankia or whatever that is. I did a test run with it, and it seemed like it was a problem with the mod. But I come in here today and I'm putting lights on, and boom, I have a pallet of eggs spawning, which I'm very happy about. So anywho, we've added some lights there, and oh, what else did I do? I think it's over here. Yeah, I don't think I did anything else with that, with the Walters area. We put some lights on, oh, the trees. Some lights on the horse shelter. And we're in the process. I'm going to put one more light into the shed here so that I can not rub the tanker against the other trailer or vice versa. So a little bit extra light inside. So let us get to that. The best time to do lights is at night, in my opinion. And then you can see, it makes it harder to see what you're doing. But if you know how to work your way around it, you can make it look like they're actually part of it. So we're going to stand back here with the flashlight on like that, and then go into, so we're 3 beams back from the front. I count that as the first beam, so 2 beams if you're, don't count them like me, I guess. And we got to find the correct one. And I also owe a public apology to Retro Farmer. I was in his stream last night, and I had him on a wild goose chase, and for something. So I'm gonna do a little. Once we get to daylight, I'm gonna do a little decoration for him, just to show him what was in my head. And I, again, apologize for. I thought it was base game, and it ended up being part of a mod pack that, for whatever reason, I overlooked. So, anywho, let's get this light installed. Hopefully we can get the distance for it. I like to have it oriented the direction I want before I start attacking it. And I might have to change where I'm standing. So we'll take snapping off, and we'll just, oh, this is going to be perfect. So we look over here. Come on. I think we got it right up against the top beam. So we want to make sure. I want to make sure. I get kind of particular about it. I don't like floating lights. So if it doesn't land exactly where I want it. Alright, if I spin this, I might be able to see. Nope. It's tricky sometimes. I think that placement is pretty good. That looks about even. Alright, so let's back out of here and we'll go look. Not too shabby. Alright, so with that being done, I think that's all the lighting I wanted to fix up here tonight. So let's get over to the house and we'll sleep and run with daylight from here on out. Yeah, I'm just going to, I don't normally, but I'm going to just do this. Visit the house. Ta-da! Oh, look. 2nd of March, and so we've got Easter eggs in the tree. Alright, let's take it to, we'll go 8 a.m. Hey, thanks for joining. Welcome. We're just doing a little banging around here on FS25 on the River Bend. Alright, so I want to make sure I get his name right because, just because. So we'll go. Alright. Duke Retro Farmer. I led him on a goose chase last night, accidentally. So real quick, I'm going to slap something down that I wanted to show him. Sorry, I'm reading a box that popped up, and for whatever reason, YouTube chat has got a monkey with a hammer in the chat box saying something went wrong. So I guess I can't participate in my own chat. So apologies for that. I do not know what's going on with that. All right, so he was building a beach thing and doing some decoration last night, and I suggested he throw down a towel with other decorations that he had there. Not others, silly. Decoration, there we go. So he was making a decoration for ivy, sunflower, and I had a cool idea of what to do with what he was laying down, so we're just going to slap it down here. So he put down a sunflower, and I was like, well, now you need a beach towel. And in my excitement to have the idea, I overlooked the fact that it was a mod, and it's part of the additional decoration pack. So this is for Ivy and Retro. And I'm not gonna keep it here. I'm just slapping it down to kind of give the idea of what I was thinking about last night. And then, as a lot of you know, if you don't leave the construction menu, you don't lose any money by selling the stuff back. So I think we need some flip-flops down here at the edge of the towel. Maybe, yep, we'll put those right there. It's like you're sunbathing and want to grab your flip flops, go muck about. And let's go with a hat there. I probably should, yeah, well, it's just to give the idea. What I was thinking right there is I should move the flip flops in the hat positions, but this is just artistic interpretation there. Folks will do their own. And gotta have radio because you gotta have music. So we'll put that over here. We're gonna pretend that it's battery operated and doesn't require electricity. So plop that down there. Maybe a little umbrella here, like that. And there was one. Yeah, there was a couple other things I thought about, but you get the gist. You get the gist. There's all kinds of stuff if you know where to look. I have every decoration pack that you can download from Mod Hub for console. So there's all kinds of goodies in it. I think I'm past whatever it was that my other thought was, but you get the idea. And all of a sudden you got a nice little, nice, nice little sunbathing spot and place to hang out on the beach. All right, so I am going to go ahead and off this stuff. I believe most of those are from either the big decoration pack or the additional decoration pack. The sunflower bale is base game. It would be really nice if the chat was working. Oh well. You guys just gotta listen to me blather on aimlessly. I wonder. Hmm. Weird. Maybe that's why nobody's streaming today. So they fired it up and they're like, "Oh, I can't have chat. I'm not doing it." All right, so now we have to figure out what we're doing with our spring. We have this field is already spoken for. I believe it's canola. Yeah, canola in there. We have nothing in field 2. We've got oilseed radish still in field 10. I kind of feel like I should maybe get some more ground. I think that would probably be a good idea. Well, at least the chat's coming across on my TV, so I'm not absolutely in the dark. So maybe if I close the video on the laptop and come back, maybe it'll load. So hold on just a second while I mess with that real quick. And of course the laptop is old and slow. Yes. Yes, you saw me decorating. I like I said in my comment, I felt really bad once I noticed that that was actually part of the mod pack. And so I felt the least I could do was put my thoughts into motion or into physical form to demonstrate what I was thinking last night. Okay, chat's up. Wee. You now that you're here, do you want to see it again or do you want to catch it in the first bit of the video? I'll close app and do it all over again. Yeah, there's a lot to remember. I'm usually better about details than that though last night. And so that's what chaps me the most is I'm usually look at the description or look at the header on it and know, oh yeah, okay, that's what that is, and run from there. Uh, we're checking the sale barn because I always do. What is this? Straw shredder. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nothing I can't live without. Oh yeah, I was looking at buying land. So I do that too. It's like, but I swear. And then I look into it and I'm like, no. So we're gonna run around here, check the animals real quick, make sure everybody is fed and happy. So it looks like we got plenty of food in there. And we've got to get some milk and some wool out of here. They definitely could use some food. Hello, Lisa. Thanks for joining. I got rained out today and finally got around to sitting down and firing up a stream. I did some installation of lights. Yes, sir. And I have them all the time. Like, I can literally say something and forget what I said 30 seconds later. Food. You're good. Okay. Manure. I'm going to swap that around. I'm not too sad about having the day off today. I've kind of been hitting a period where I'm like, ugh, I just need a day that isn't weekend. So let's check our handiwork with lighting. We added that one. So it was a little dark over here. It was just a little too dark. We got some lighting on the horse stable. We added a couple lights inside the shed here for the truck and trailers. So it'll make backing in easier. We did a complete revamp because the chicken pasture not working correctly. I just couldn't deal with the meadow grass reloading every time you started the game over, and I wasn't going to sit there and repaint every time. Alright, we're finally getting eggs. We added those lights on. Oh, before I forget it again, we're going to move this ahead just a little bit, because I think it's going to be easier to move it than replace the lights. Chickens! Thank you, Lisa. This is Walter's new passion, his new calling. He is a grill master. He can never leave the grill. I kind of feel like I need something else in here, but Time will tell that progress. We'll run over here, feed the dog. And all right, do we ride the horses now so I don't forget? Or do we go worry about purchasing land? Hey, thanks, Farm Trucker. I'm horrible about checking my chat, so I apologize if I miss somebody coming in. It's not intentional. All right, Duke. Appreciate it. Let's ride the ponies while we think this through. Hogs are getting nice and fat. I'm really amazed that it worked out as well as this did because it's all been put in parts and pieces. This was the first building in, and then it's grown. What is that? So that's east. So I gotta pull the map up. What is it? So this would be. I'm kind of facing south. Yeah. Oh, whatever. I'm not even gonna go try to figure all that out. We went that way. We built this way, and it worked out that everything has the right space. Anywho, I'm getting sidetracked on my sidetrack. We are going to get these ponies ridden. I'm kind of feeling like buying field 8. But I know I need to start making plans for my planting season. I know for sure I'm running soybeans. I've already got canola here. And we'll look at the growth menu here in a minute. I broke routine for the horses, so I don't know how long I gotta... Oop, missed a spot. Oh, well, what's that all about? Absolutely no reason for you to be in the wrong lane, sir. Just gonna get out of here before I get hit. That must be Giants updating the AI so that they're more better or something. I think I definitely need to work on... Yeah, they're definitely lost. I need to work on expanding away from here. I'm starting to notice some... I'm starting to notice I use way too much. And there I go. Boop boo. Noticing some frame rate drop coming in. So I'm going to have to start spreading out. Well, I don't even know why the one was in the left lane. It was almost like they thought there was something there that they needed to pass and then just pulled into the left lane. We just let them do them and we ignore it. I'm kind of in the decorating mood, so I might just push ahead with the project that I've been thinking on for a while. And it sadly Rex is going to get evicted because his land is up for a total renovation or demolition, however you look at it. And yep. So let's slide around here and we'll get our brush real quick. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. Put that down. Pick that up, thank you. And if you're on console, I don't know what the buttons are for Xbox, but you notice how you don't, it doesn't brush unless you hold the O button. Well then, if you hold L1, let go of the O button, and then let go of the L1 button, it's just like the chainsaw. It just auto runs. And then when you walk up to the next one, if you don't push any buttons, any inputs, other than your sticks to move, you get turbo brushing. I don't know if it's turbo, but you don't have to do anything other than move your sticks. And place the brush back. All right. Let's grab, I got something I need to put away in this truck anyway, so we'll go, hold on. Whose dog is that? Because I had a golden retriever, not a black lab. Are you my dog? Giants, what did you do? Okay, so that's not my dog. Reminds me of, oh, does your dog bite? No. Your dog bit me. It's not my dog. I don't remember the source. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Just kind of beating around and making things happen here on the farm. I'm going to go ahead and put this salt spreader away. And then I'll probably go ahead and deal with my pallets, being as I just drove by them and remembered to begin. Let's see if the straps held it. Of course I gotta get up here. And of course they did. Alright, that's fine. Just, give me, there we go. Settle down, jackhammer. Alright, we're gonna let gravity win. Strap that down again so it stops wobbling. It's gonna let me drive it through the door. Alright. Shut the engine off, hop out. Get that up on the shelf. I just love this mod. It's, so let's go into Struggle through the menus. This might be faster than me trying to find it. I say might be. Okay, yeah. Hand liftable consumables. So it's all individual bags that you can lift by hand. And totes. Hey, thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. So all this stuff you can pick up by hand, load into your truck. It straps down. So if you run out of fuel in your tractor, you don't have a fuel barrel, you just go get one at the store. It's got welcome back, Duke. I absolutely love it. And then you don't have empty shelves. So I keep it's an old old thing of seed that's up there, but keep some wrap on hand, some baling twine. Got a little bit of silage additive, herbicide, and fertilizer. It just gives it that little extra, and I really enjoy it. A lot of people play like, so I know Retro, you were saying last night that you like to map hop and find one that speaks to you. I am kind of the opposite. I'll settle into one map and just stay there forever. Welcome, Xbox. Thanks for joining. I will just settle into something and I will long game it. I've got like 900 hours on the save. Ridiculous amount of time in here. Why am I using the controller? I'm on 25. I can use my farm stick and my steering wheel again. I like having too many toys, so with the constraint of space on console, I rather not load up with maps so I can have more toys to play with. And I'm still waiting for a map that speaks to me. I got 2,300 hours on Iowa Plains View, but been there, done that. If I want to play Iowa Plains View, I'll go back to 22, just because of the amount of work that I put in. I don't want to redo it. There's one field over there where my excuse me, the field over by BGA, right there in the corner of the map. It's where I have my lime crushing operation. I probably have, if I have less than 100 hours of thought in actual work in that field, I would be surprised. I didn't really ever document any of it other than in screenshots, but I cleared it all by hand with a chainsaw, used the Beaverator chipper, and obviously excavators and skid loaders, stuff like that, for moving logs around, loading logs, but I also utilized the heck out of the yarder. That was the go-to tool because I didn't have to get in and out of things. I could just hook it up and then send it up to the chipper, release the chokers remotely, and let them fall into the chipper, and then tell the trolley to come back to me, and be ready when it got there to hook up and do it again. Hindsight, I wish I had some screenshots and some more like actual video footage, but it was well before I was thinking about making videos. Hello, Silver Tiger. Thanks for joining. I'm kind of put off by the whole dog thing. I really am. I'm used to seeing my golden, and then they switched my dog breed. If that's the case, then I can, because I've been wanting to sell the dog house, but I didn't want to get rid of my dog. I don't have anything against the black lab. It's just 900 hours of the same dog, and now suddenly after the update, I don't have my dog no more. But I kind of want the dog house closer to where I'm actually working, because I really don't do anything over here per se at Walter's house other than go up to the farm market and sell. I'm gonna have to think that through. Hold on. Nope, that's animal cruelty. I can't take a active part in the demise of the current dog. He will just have to have his own farm accident. Let's go put this with the others. Yes, you can sell the doghouse and the dog goes away. So I'm slightly partial. One of the reasons I'm partial to keeping my dog is so Majors Gaming and we kind of have this inside joke thing with his decorating, and his wife, I'm pretty sure his wife is the one that started it, but the whole Bob Ross and artistic painting, little tree here, little grass there, and it just happened that his first dog was, I want to make sure and say this right, because I might have to go over and actually check. One of our dogs was Bob and one of our dogs was Ross. And so when he was still living up in drop zone 1 on his save, we got quite the chuckle out of that. But now he has moved into his permanent home and relocated said dog. It went off to another farm or had an accident. I'm not sure what it was. I can't remember. So I have the last standing of the Bob Ross story. Okay, yeah, his was Bob and mine was Ross. I like that fence a lot better than what I had. That's noise. Okay, sorry. Sidetrack the sidetrack of the sidetrack. While we're over here, we're gonna grab. We'll let that honey be. That needs to move too, but I'll worry about it later. Alright, let's get that milk and send it up to the market. one of these is full and one is not. I'm gonna guess here and think that this is the full one. I think it's been here the longest. I do pay a little bit of attention. Never. Is completely always streamlined operation. I tell you what, Retro, you lie and I'll swear to it. I'm gonna miss the spawn, the sell point right there. Walter's been talking about adding a dairy operation inside the barn there. I'm trying to talk him out of it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. He wants to be better than the sunflower farms up the hill, so I guess if it keeps him out of my hair and have him leave me alone, then we'll make concessions. Alright, so this is going to be the goofy way to do it, but it's how I'm going to do it. I want this truck and trailer over at the barn, but I also need the forklift. So we're going to load all of the wool on this and take it. No, we're not loading the wool on this because I need... You're... Un momento, I gotta mute for a second. Okay, sorry about that. Little buddy has trouble picking up his charger cable, and I tired of tripping over it, so I hit it so that he would have to ask for it, so we could have the conversation about whether or not it was laying across the floor. Dark carpet with a black cable. It's a good way to pull a gaming system off of a entertainment center.
Alright, let's see how much damage this does. I want to see how much damage it does.
And I won't buy him another one. So he's going to learn, hopefully, to keep his cable wrapped up. Okay, so I need to move a forklift up to the spinnery. So I'm going to have to use my Palfinger trailer. And I've loaded up the forklift that normally lives at the cooperage. And I'm going to take that up there and leave it after loading up the fabric. So I got to figure out where I'm going to sell these carton rolls at, and then go from there. So we got paper and carton rolls. I've been playing 22 too much here, at least recently, so I forget that 25 is actually alphabetical. Okay. Well, I guess I'm selling it right there at the little market. That's not very realistic, though. I don't know how much I care on that one. I like money. So, oh, I passed it. Carton rolls, right? Carton rolls. Yes, yes, Duke, it is. Words and letters. There we go.
No, it's all I shared.
Words and letters.
This area.
Oh, Market's
This cabin is a restricted area.
Market's got a good price. I think we'll take everything up to the market, or not the market. I'm sorry, warehouse. Yep, this is Riverbend with the starting farm. I play on PlayStation. PlayStation 5. I haven't moved to PC yet because it is simpler right this minute with the number of gamers in the house to stay with PlayStation, because I've learned how to make things share between consoles, and with the family account and whatnot, we have access to a lot more games without paying for them. I mean, I'm paying for the top end subscription. Oh, I know. That's part of the problem. I'll burn up the computer in the first 6 months just putting on mods. Every 10 minutes I'll be downloading another mod. I'll just never get any playtime. It is. And that's why I'm still here. I haven't found a reason. I haven't found anything that piques my interest enough to go, you know what, bye. So we just hang out. I'm thinking about kicking around doing the Zero to Hero challenge on Maisie Lou. I poked around on that map a little bit. But my thing with Maisie Lou is I kind of want to see I like to do things the hard way, except for money. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm quasi-realistic. I do things the hard way, except for money. I won't put government subsidy down, but I will run. I think I have 2 different price adjusting mods installed. I got better crop prices and guaranteed prices. Hey, Majors, welcome. No, I got rained out today, so I'm getting some farming in. Alright, let me catch up chat here. I'm seeing a lot of motion and movement. I still play on my Xbox. Yeah, oh, who typed that? Xbox gamer. Yeah, my youngest loves his Xbox. Oh, not a problem, not a problem. Yeah, he loves his Xbox. But he switches back and forth between the PlayStation daily. No, I got rained out, like half, 3/4 inch of rain, and we're working in a clay barrow. So it's really hard to do dirt work when it's slime. But don't worry, I'll be back there 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, scraping whatever's left of the slime off so we can get trucks in and out. I like money too much to play hooky. I don't know if it's I like money too much or my bills like my money too much. But we don't get to play hooky around here. Let's see if this bites me in the rear or not. Oh no, this is, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, because it's the discharge, not the intake. Okay, throttle, you can stop locking on. Thank you. Germany. Put it in neutral, then it can't roll. Alright, let's get this forklift off of here. Those are hard facts. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's shut that thing off. Thank you, Majors. And thank you for everybody that's hanging out, checking out the channel. And I don't know if I pointed this. Oh, look. The bushes are growing back and flowering. That's nice. Oh, I tested the placeable rock packs that I have available to me, retro, and none of them break with the breaker. Thank you. These crushables, I haven't hit them with a breaker yet, but I know that they can. You just throw them in a bucket and they'll break down. Well, hello, Rax. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So I like to do things, like I said, the hard way, but I also like to, if I can build something in the map on console, it gives you that special, I don't know, tee-hee, if you will. Look what I can do with my console. I don't know, is that like a flex? I'm not sure. Alright, let's remember how to run this on the joystick. Okay, there we go. Let us narrow up. One of these buttons goes and makes them narrow. There we go. Rex might not have warm fuzzies with me later. I don't know. I'm a little afraid of that. He might disown me. Okay. When alerts overlay messages. So since I've alluded to it, we're gonna take a little spin over there and test the temperature. Out and down and roll out and pull back. There we go. Yeah, so my occupation is heavy equipment operator. And the number of times you absolutely may. Please and thank you. The number of times that Majors has heard me absolutely lose my mind on the excavators or something like that, we couldn't even count the number of times, I don't think, because it's like, but it doesn't work like that in real life. And he just laughs. Reminds me I'm playing a game. A game created by people that probably have only seen this stuff at expos or on the internet. And if you want to see what I've been running the last couple of days, check out my posts in the Facebook, and you will see the Komatsu dozer I've been running. It is, oh, she's nice. I'm pretty sure I posted it there. I don't think I sent it to Facebook. Mm-hmm. You gotta be able to move your head around in a forklift, and if you can't, then you run into things and break pallets and stuff. It's more like clay soup today, Rax, so I got the text at 4:15 this morning that no work, and I'll be in at 6 a.m. tomorrow to try to make it so we can, well, not try. I have strict orders. Get the trucks in and out. Yes, sir. All right, Majors, thank you very much for swinging in and doing God's work with links and stuff. And Lisa, thank you for your assistance with links and whatnot. And making sure that everybody is told thank you for viewing, because I'm socially awkward and I don't do it as often as I should. All right, one more pellet of the good stuff. That's absolutely awesome turnout in the viewing. It's kind of humbling, surprising, humbling. So thank you all so much. I do appreciate it. And that is 100% correct. A couple of times on Rax's stream and getting comfortable with just chatting with people, and his and Majors has been a major driving force for me to even play around with the idea. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. I just feel silly. He's like, don't be ridiculous. Just keep trying. All right, we're gonna fold this. Oop. Absolutely learning that, Rex. I am. It's just really hard during season because when I'm working 50, 60 hours a week, it's like, and that's why I switched to doing lives. I just didn't have it in me to come home after an 11, 12-hour day and then try to edit and all that other stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try doing lives and see how that goes. Oh, not that. This. I think this truck will make it over that goofy bridge. We're gonna try. If not, we got a forklift and we'll get over it one way or the other. You're very deserving of it, Mages. Looks like the cotton's doing well. I should probably check on that. Unfortunately, we gotta go all the way over to the spinnery, so hold tight and enjoy the view, I guess. Absolutely. Full throttle, baby. One of my justifications, we'll call it that, for using mods and, say, speeding, if I can get away with it in real life, or I can make it work in real life, then it's acceptable to use in the game. Like, you're not going to see me using a 100-mile-an-hour harvester that goes 50 meters wide. I won't use the over width. I do use over capacities, but I won't use over width, and I won't use ridiculous speeds. But if it's a tool or something that I think, yeah, this could be crafted or made in somebody's shop. So I don't know if you got the notice, Rax, but you've been evicted, brother. We got some work to do over here. But this is going to be the site of my rock quarry operation. And it's also my storage yard for equipment. Only thing I've done so far is take the trees out and all the buildings. But it will look a lot different than this, and I'll probably expand into that field too. I don't know yet. I want to not disturb that field because it's such a large field. And I do enjoy field work and the farming aspect, so I don't want to wreck the field if I don't have to. Oh, let's see here. The thing on the ground that I just passed, what is it? So I've already picked up all the collectibles, and that is just a gen set. Oh, what am I? Oh, Lisa. You made me boo-boo. Actually, my inattentiveness made me boo-boo. I will try again, but it is just fixed in the map, and so it'll actually work out okay for my plans. I'll be able to incorporate it. It's okay. I did it to myself. Yeah, so it has no trigger to it, and I know I already have all of the collectibles picked up, so it might be a glitch in their updates. It is a horrible spot, but I have figured out how to incorporate it in the building I'm using, so it will be unnoticeable. Also, for those of you that have dogs in the game, yeah, let's talk about the dog again. I had a golden retriever named Ross. I now have a black lab named Ross. Not sure how to feel about that. Yeah, that's where the effing around and effing out, finding out. Jeez, slaughter my own name. That's where FAFO comes around, because I get it in my head to try something, and I will not stop until I figure it out. It's kind of like when I've had to use road cones to get my truck and trailer off of this bridge. I do have that on video on the channel. I'm not savvy enough to put the link in the description or anything, so if you want to see me using road cones to get a truck and trailer off a bridge, go to my videos and scroll back to More Than Just a Cone. Alright, so if I can do this right, I'm not going to make you watch me unload the trailer. Not that button. Grab the controller. There we go. Whoa. I know, and I've already been scolded and kind of chased away from Just Joe's channel. I felt frightened. FAFO logger hopped in there and said there's only room for one FAFO around here. I guess I got some really good topsoil then. Turn that dog coal black. Alright. Stop listening to that for a minute. Speaking of Just Joe, have you guys checked out his, oh my goodness, the grass cutting and tree trimming series that they're doing? They're running on Elm Creek. Well, that's giants, Rex. That's giants. I'm glad to know that you're finally letting go of the illusion that they go for balance. That series is awesome. I sat and watched both the last two episodes. Really neat idea and good execution. All right, so if you see me loading this forklift back onto this trailer, stop me because I will need to leave it here. I plan on going over and parking it right now so I don't have to worry about it. But if you see me trying to load it up and fold it and take it, don't let me. This production doesn't run hard enough to warrant bringing the semi up here every time. But buying a forklift for it. I don't want it in the spawn area. These little forklifts are strong and quite versatile. I like them. Pretty convenient, and they're cheap. So it's like only $37,000 to buy this, and the cheapest base game forklift is like $50,000. I'm like, I think I'll just go ahead and buy a bunch of these pal fingers. Again, thank you to everybody that's joined and been here. Really appreciate the interest in checking out what I got going on. Rain days will actually pay off, maybe. I don't like that you can't see out of the truck. So I wish it was like SnowRunner, that you turn your head all the way to the right, or I'm sorry, the left, and you would look out the window. That would be a fun addition. Did I go the right way? Yeah, I went the right way. I think I went the right way. I didn't, well, whatever. I should have gone to my warehouse to sell the fabric, but... And it's not too late to do that. We'll just turn here instead. Hold on. What do we got going on here? Pretty sure that was... Man, I know what the tractor is, but I can't remember what I have it up here for. It's a contract tractor. So let's see here. We got some juicy contracts popping up too. I have nothing active.
Why'd you shoot me? I was the one that got the supplies.
Free tractor. I did have some weeding contracts active before the update, and that was the borrowed equipment from them. But why there's nothing active at this point, I really don't understand. All right. We'll worry about that later. Oh. And I died. I guess that's what you get for running out in traffic without looking. Yeah, I assume complete and total responsibility for that one. I ran out in front of them. I didn't even look. What do you harp on your kids? Look both ways before crossing. What do? Run straight across the road. We're gonna cheat here. A little dipsy-do. Get what I deserve. Nope. Well, at least all of my latest purchases are still here. Did I need a second yarder crane? No. Was it on sale? Yes. Exactly. So my line of thinking on it, honestly, was you can set up, so it has a tether point or an anchor point that you set up, and it will run the carrier back and forth. And thinking in terms of realistically, nobody's going to tear down their anchor to load trucks. So yes, I could have loaded with the excavator, but the yarder was on sale, so I bought another one. And that way I don't have to tear down my anchor point, and I can load with the crane. Because the crane has straps in the hook too, so you can grab it, grab the logs, and also strap. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, basically. More of a want than a need, but it's still it falls in the category of gameplay versatility. I knew I was going to do that. Okay, so CDL rules, you get one pull-up, and I'm going to take more than that. I don't know if the lights in the barn's going to help me or not. If I can't back up a trailer, I can't back up a trailer. That's correct. This is educational. Don't do this at home. All right, so I need to decide on if I'm going to buy another field or not. I think I'm going to. But right this absolute second, I need to slide away for a moment and take a bio break, as Rax says. So I shall be right back. All right, sorry about that. Now, let's see here. So I know I need to do, I'm going to do some cultivating in one field. I'm going to check a text message because it's semi-important. And so, all right, I'm going to leave it up. I'm going to leave it up to, well, hello, FIFO Logging. Welcome. Thanks for checking things out. Tell everybody how awesome Joe's series is with his lawnmowers. I think that's the one you were commenting on, wasn't it? Well, in fact, you did. I went ahead and put the 300 horsepower adjustment on it so it can be used for anything, basically. I need to give her a bath. He is. It's really, I was impressed. I sat down, I was like, I'm going to watch this. And yes, Doc is here. You got two Fafos in the house. Okay. Chat's choice. do we work on building the rock quarry, or do we do field work? He just laughed about that, Lisa. He says, Lisa still can't see me. All right, we got one vote for rocks, the rock quarry. And it's not going to be as cool as PC rock quarries, but I'm going to do what I can because I am on PS5. But I got a couple ideas. No, I don't know. You guys got to fix that spat between you. I don't know. All right. Anybody else going to vote on the rock quarry or field work? We got one vote. Is that me or so? So I can't get into my dashboard racks or control panel. For whatever reason, it has not been working. Surprise us, work is work. Okay, fair enough. All right, so then lettuce and tomato. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go. We are gonna go. Oh, there's a lot of things to select here. I think this is a trailer. Got some blossoms on the trees starting. Nice. I probably should have teleported for your guys' sake, but we're halfway there, so that's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. Halfway there, kids. Are we there yet? Breaking laws. Watch out. There. Now I'm legal. Oh! That was a wild bump. Mm-hmm. Speaking of the AI that they use to run YouTube, I tried to tag Farmer Donkey in the hay pellet video, and putting his YouTube name in my title, it told me to remove the profanity. I had to put a space between the firmer and the donkey so that it would let me post it up and start the live stream. Oh, I'm a nerd. Okay, well, it's a good thing I got the iron here, because I didn't bring the truck with the chainsaw. Alright, let's see here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and unstrap this. We're not going to unstrap the cones if we don't have to. And we're only going to cut the trees that we have to for the first phase. Unless it's going good, and then we might cut the rest of them. Well, it's nice to see they didn't fix the peripheral sensitivity in their update. So ever since, this is, I don't know what version number, but it was like the first update that Giants did, made the steering wheel that I've got, Logitech G29, made it inoperable. They killed the buttons on it. Then they did an update that brought the buttons back, but when they did, it made them hypersensitive. Like it's got stick drift, but it doesn't. I tend to be that way too, but right this minute we're going to concentrate on the trees in the direct path of development. I don't know if I'll be able to cut this with this tool, or if I'll have to go back and get the shears. Alright, get off me. Fafo, cover your eyes. This isn't going to be pretty. Hello, Josh. Thanks for joining. We are going to slaughter some trees in an ugly fashion. I don't have my chainsaw. Oh, Jesus. He's taking notes. Grading me. Look, I'm on the controller, and my farm stick does funny things, and oh my goodness. Like that. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna unplug that because this is not gonna be. This is not gonna be. There we go. What did I unplug if that ain't it? Okay, that was it. I should have stuck with field work today because I didn't set myself up well for success here. It'll be okay. It's just you guys are going to suffer a little. Well, thank goodness somebody's having fun. I don't think I had that on. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, my bad. Alright, grab that. Lift that, pull that. Yeah, I think I have something similar. I have the Tree Devourer, I think. That's something that Mama Bear had on her Maisie Lou map. I definitely plan on catching it. Rex, if I'm able, I'm definitely gonna pop in and watch it. I'm getting switched over to a crew for doing concrete road patching though, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to lurk as much as I have been on the dirt crew. Well, I appreciate that, Josh. Well, that's a fine place to fall. Honestly, I don't even know if I need to take these out to build, but we're in it now, so it's happening. That's somebody needs to wash their machine. This is disgusting. Kit. Oh, that was not the one I wanted to do. All right. Let's see. Do I have... you know what? We're going to do this with a machete. I know it'll do it. Oh, it's... Yep, here we go. Any means necessary. It's a very strong machete. Alright. You know, we will take this one down to... Yes. In real life, I would just grab the excavator and rip the damn tree down. And then pull the stump out of the ground and it'd be gone and done. I promise this is faster than me trying to use a controller to get the... timber. Yeah. Alright. Let's drop that out of there. So... Sorry I did it the dirty way, but not sorry for my own sanity. Hi, tree. Okay, that'll be fine. So if there's any doubts, they have been absolved now. I am not a logger by profession. And it seems like I always do worse when I have witnesses. If I have nobody watching and I'm just ripping around doing stuff by myself, it's always seems simpler. Get over here. And there. Okay. Come on. There we go. Get it. Yep. I don't know why it's not cutting right this second. There we go. I just wasn't at the right angle, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get rid of some of these stupid branches, though. Alright, same as a chainsaw, same as the brush. On console, you can hold the O button, which is the activate. Hold the O button, which is to activate the tool. L1 button, then you release the O button, and then you release the L1 button, and it locks your throttle or the... So like chainsaw, it would just rev up and run. And I did a short video on this, but it just seems like whenever I try to explain it, it kind of goes like, what? So the only inputs I'm putting into it right now is the sticks for motion and to squat. So I don't have to try to hold the O button and the triangle. I mean, it's not that difficult, but if you don't have to claw hold your controller. Some of the joints in my hands aren't what they used to be, and sometimes it hurts, and I'd rather not. There we go, jump and get that one. And we'll go ahead and strip this one down while we're here. So again, you get your tool out, activate it, L1, release O, release L1, and it's going to make me a liar, or my angle was bad. Activate, two. There we go. I think I had it right the first time I did it too, but
Okay, why am I actually cooking with you?
it was at the wrong angle.
Chat. I think I have found a new food survivor domain, guys.
And if you notice, it doesn't give you the orange or green circle. You just run around trimming off the branches.
If you kill me, you're not getting any pizza tonight.
Oh no, no pizza.
No pizza. Ever.
That's my little guy in the background. He's on,
I'll make sure of it.
I believe he's on Xbox with one of his buddies. All right, so that's that. And we're gonna go ahead and walk up here with
Probably put on what me.
the crane, I think.
Even on I was playing.
Yeah, he's over there. What are you playing, boy?
Forsaken.
Forsaken on Roblox.
Certified rage game, by the way.
Certified rage game. Duly noted. I would love to have 74-degree temperature right now. Not that the 66 that's in the house is bad, but I think we're low 50s. And 53 according to the phone. Let's fire up this honker. Well, you figure out how to get the air moved over. And yeah, winter's absolutely coming. And I don't think it's going to take its sweet time. I think it's going to smack us. I mean, the fact that we're coming up on November and we still have decent temperature. I think we've had 2 hard freezing days.
Oh, no,
And otherwise, it's all been
oh, it's the hacking.
decent.
I'm gonna use infinite math maybe, I don't know. It might have been.
Don't make me set up the whole
Deodorant.
thing.
Oh my god. What? What? How did they see? How? I'm not even that visible. I'm not even that visible. Why are they targeting me? Stupid targeter.
We don't usually have that, but we usually have at least one flurry day or a couple inches maybe, that at least in years past. It's really handy having that really handy having straps on there. Yeah, you got something to play with, Duke. You super excited for it. I've kind of retired from snow removal. When I totaled my truck, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I quit. It's over. It's not fun anymore.
They don't charge at night. So I don't know.
How heavy is this? 225. Alright, let's see if we can finesse this. We're going to back up some. I'll show you another feature of this yarder while we're messing with it.
Okay. 4 minutes.
No, not that button. Oh yeah, I gotta switch control groups. So you can raise it. You can, oh, oh. Oh, get up. There we go.
That or extremely.
I didn't say I was good at it. All right, Rex, enjoy your nap. Thanks for stopping in. Good gravy. There we go. We can extend the pole up. Now we change back to the other control group.
Yes, hitbox hacking. Yeah, I think they should have Jason hitboxes. Because you know for faking the
Control
hitboxes
group
of the back are
change.
broken.
And we'll just slide over a little bit. There we go.
I have no idea.
Good thing I put that fence there. I'd have been all the way across the map. Yeah, I like the fact that it has the standalone anchor. I love the in-game, which was DLC, yarder. I used the heck out of that in 22.
Okay. Mission survive. That's a fake. That's a fake. I heard that going. I heard that going.
Mostly because it was
Generator.
simple
The one
too.
in the hut is not is a fake. The one in the hut is a fake. Jared, get off the generator. That's a fake. Yes, so or you wouldn't do that fake generator and die.
Sir, nobody wants to hear about your generator. Or do we? Do we want to hear about his generator? At least it's entertainment in the background, huh? While I suffer from the silence of concentration, I am beating the crud out of my trailer and counterweight. Yes, he has his moments where he is just absolutely adorable. He is. He's borderline raging, though.
If you're alive.
But he did say it himself.
It's
It's
in the notifications on the generator that means
oh, oh, don't look. Some of the things that come out of him, you can't do anything. You want to be mad. You're like, you're being so loud, but at the same time, it's absolute comedy.
Yeah, they're very, very quiet. So you always believe that you're out.
I do not know why my laptop is being donkey. Oh, because I backed out of my own video, I guess?
I don't know, because a lot of them are slick.
Apparently I backed out of my own video, and that's why my laptops keep shutting off. And that's why I can't keep up with chat.
Probably muted using roadway stuff.
Alright. Yes, I know. They grow up into people, and then all of a sudden they're not as shiny as they once were. I've got two grown children, and I know exactly what that is. I love you to pieces, but now you're a person, and we don't agree on everything, which is fine. I don't want. What is? I'm gonna say blind agreement, obedience. I'm not sure which word fits there. I want them to be their own free-thinking individuals, and sometimes their free thinking and mine aren't the same, and that's okay. That's life. We raise them to have their opinions and think for themselves, and hopefully they keep doing that.
The weird side.
Bro, when you're involved, it's always weird.
You never want to see. It was good in the torso.
I promise he'd have a better following than I do. I think he is just he's something else. Driver's permit, yeah. Yeah. For whatever reason, my two oldest are still to this day they don't like to drive, don't want to drive. Like y'all gotta get that figured out because where we live, you need a driver's license. I drive 45 minutes to go to work, so and that's a close job. All right, I think I'm going to leave those lay over there because I don't think they're really bothering anything. We're gonna grab the stump grinder and fold this crane up so we stop looking at it smashed against the fence and trailer. Rip it, Ricky. So mental note, maybe bring things closer in before you click the fold because it'll just fold and it doesn't care. It will just fold. Ain't nothing cheap anymore. And I think most, like, okay, so like the regular, what you and I would, and most folks in here would call a regular cab service, in our area doesn't really exist anymore. You're not just going to call a taxi. Not that you really would want to, because it's never been a strong industry in our area. Not a lot of huge call for it. I mean, we don't live out in a, well, maybe we do live out in the middle of a field. Yeah, we do. I can look out the east windows of the house and see a cornfield, so. Come on, baby. Climb that hill. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for everybody joining, and thanks to you that have been here. Really appreciate the support. Alright, there's that stump down. We'll go back and we'll get this other one. And I believe everything else will be manageable. course you're going to be difficult. Okay. Let's open that up. Really? Yeah. I think I left it too short to find the sweet spot, though. What is going on here with this thing? YouTube is doing YouTubey things. All right, Lisa, thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Appreciate it. We're going to try from the other side. That's where we had progress, so we're going to try there. Okay. I didn't. I'd barely touched it and it was gone. That works. That works. We can lift this perfect. Let's get this and this and that over there. What is this wafer of tree? Why does that even exist? Literally a wafer of tree. 2 kilos worth of tree right here. Oh boy. Okay. I wish this thing had a high gear. It's another one of those moments where real life and virtual life don't jive. Komatsu excavators have 3 speeds, 3 track speeds, and like that 350 would definitely have a high speed selection, but I digress. So let's get into a good position for building. And we want to go to productions, factories. And that is a corn dryer. That's not what we want.
Always let me do this generator real quick, alright?
So just like the rest of the farm.
Hey, I was so close!
Hey, volume buddy. Just like the rest of the farm, it's going to be a process of building and polishing. I took a screenshot of where I wanted to put this. I think it was like that. Yeah, he was so close. So let's plunk that and look Add it without backing out. So that gives us, we're going to keep this road. And I don't think I'm going to ever need to input anything over here. But to have it in place is good. And then this will discharge. And I'll use belts.
Yes, okay, I won't kill you. I won't kill you if you're on a generator, okay? I need a bait.
I would love it if he did, but I tried to get him. I've been trying since FS19. And he'd play 19 with me a little bit, run me over with the combine and tractor, whatever. And then he just doesn't have the interest in it. It's not fast enough pace for him. Alright, so we got room for the belt.
Oh, wait, are you renting
And this is all subject to change, obviously. I was kind of hoping that quarry trucks would come out. Something other than the Volvo pack. But it hasn't happened yet. So we're going to do conveyor belts and hope. So, unlike Majors, he plans everything to the T and tests it meticulously. And I just throw stuff on the ground and hope. And if it doesn't work the way I want it to, then I figure out ways to make it work. Let's go asphalt up here.
I might now want a main new with, 666.
That is... What is this ground texture then? If that's not asphalt... Ugliest concrete I've ever seen, so that's not it. Is it rock? Nope. It is a completely independent paint that you can't get in the... You can have it in the game, but you can't reproduce it in the game. Interesting. Why do they do that? Or am I just being wonky? Let's see. Maybe I'm just being wonky. Let's get a bigger sample. No, I am not. It is definitely different.
They're basically one hit.
Oh well. Let's get wild with it. So I think I want to come out this far. Gotta think in terms of swing radius of the truck.
Oh wait, this was the 2-time. This person is the one that was the 2-time.
Let's go. Yeah, it'll be... I'm not gonna go broke. We'll put it that way. I'll be alright with the situation. I just would like to match if I can, but I guess if I have to put asphalt all the way across this thing... Oh, of course my battery's low. Alright, give me just a moment here, and then we'll get my cord. But I learned my lesson from the last time. I'm going to mute first before I blow people's eardrums out. Maybe turn your volume down for a second just to be careful. All right, I'm back, and hopefully the volume isn't making your ears bleed.
Man, not me. Nobody can now survive this. What is this generator?
All right. I'm louder. Okay. How's that? No, you didn't lose me, but I might just go ahead and end it if we're not getting cleared up. Now I'm good. Okay. I went in to adjust the mic level, and then suddenly Feedback City, and it's like, oh my goodness. Do you still hear the breathing?
Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Please. 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 Don't kill me. This is targeting. You're not targeting me. That is so weird.
All right. Let's just do asphalt all the way here. It might just be my sign to hang her up for the day. I don't know.
Bro,
We'll see how it shakes out.
Oblivion.
Do I got a monkey?
I don't think friends are
Um,
friends to Oblivion.
well, I mean, no, not like an actual monkey.
And now he's getting punched into a corner. Bro got punched into a corner so hard he committed suicide.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, that whole headset thing really tossed me sideways. I don't know that I want to change the paint on that road. What is that? That must be part of a rock sticking through. Huh. Okay. We are going to go ahead and gravel. Perfect. Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, so before we get too wild, because it's been a hot minute since I've saved, we're going to save. I have a feeling that something's going to go not my way
Yep.
here, and I don't want to have to redo everything.
Look at this game, Dad.
I was afraid painting would do something to those rocks.
Imagine.
adjust that asphalt later. I think we'll go to there with the rock. I don't have a semi to test that. So then part of my plan,
Where'd he go?
really should have got rid of all this stuff. I really should have done
Oh my god.
a little bit more setup. I apologize. Anywho, my plan is to run the rock out of here. And oh, that's going to be loud. That's awesome. We're going to turn on. Actually, we're just going to go here. We're not going to go looking for it. We're just going to go here. And yeah. Change output mode. So it should be in. What are we? Oh, okay. Distributing or storing. Okay. Why was I not seeing that? All right. So it's running. And we're going to see how much it produces. This whole area down here is going to be the storage area for on the ground. We're going to get rid of these trees and kind of do some decoration. Let's see here. Not a lot. You missed some indecision and some floundering. But other than that, things are going along swimmingly. Things are going along swimmingly.
For chat. Peanut for the chat.
Peanut for the chat. All right, chat, you got a peanut. Compliments of the small guy.
Yeah, split it between however many hours of their story they're on. Like 7 people.
7 people got a half a peanut. Enjoy your ration. Oh, why do I keep walking in a daggum circle? All right. Stopping motion is the worst thing you can do. Let's go. We're just going to get things moving and we're going to do things. We're just going to get moving and do things. I probably should think things out better before I just jump, but I just it takes some of the excitement out of it. Oh, I hate those daggum calls. Or it's hi, this is so-and-so from whatever financial institute that they're spoofing for the day. Finally was able to get back to you about your loan. I don't have a loan. I didn't ask about a loan. I have no inquiries outstanding. And then what is going on with my... I don't know. Maybe... Did the stream go down for you guys? Okay, now it's back up. Are we actually running? It seems pretty stationary. What's happening here? Okay. Well, then we shall carry on. I probably should check in with the wife. Hey, Bubby,
Yeah.
do me a favor and see if Mama needs me for anything. If she does, then I'll end the stream so that we can progress with life. She came in, kind of gave me a look. Not sure what that look was, but hey. All right, so let's see. All right, we're going to do it my style. We're not going to fool around with realistic. We're going to do it the way I do things when nobody's watching. Who here can tell me what I'm about to do to this poor trailer? Oh, she's heavy though. I didn't think that there'd be anything that... I'm also sidetracked, so it's not the strongest. Let's get the boom in tighter so we have more lifting strength. Remember your training, grasshopper. Okay, come on, do something.
He doesn't require anything.
Hold on. We're not going to be that rough with it. And if we are, well, they sell more every day. Used market for a reason, right? See if we can play our cards right, which we're not really doing good on this second. Okay. Come on, trailer. Those are good straps. Oh, now it's wrecked. What was I saying about not being that rough with it? I might not have been completely honest with that situation then. Let's get a good camera view, my goodness. Oh my. You know what? Okay, so I guess we should have gone to field work. At least that I know I wouldn't have made such a mess of. People like struggle, right? Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, if you want to play Fortnite.
95% of my farm sim career. People love a good struggle.
Yes, we are. On both of his accounts.
All right, come on. Turn the tracks. Thank you. Now drag this pile out of here. Let's
Oh,
go.
and also, what? Oh, and also, what? And why the heck did you throw these?
There we
two on my
go.
sticks?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
No, like three. I got corn in it. Oh, Jay.
I never liked this trailer anyway. Oh my goodness. Well, we made progress. At this point, I think it would have been faster just to go pick up a semi. I do
In real
believe.
life, it would literally kill you. It would literally kill you. Yeah, logically, you would be dead by the time it's over. Yeah, you would be dead.
And for those of you who have stuck through this whole struggle fest, thank you. Alright, let's see if we can move these cleaner than the trailer.
Yeah, completely crashed out. And it's listening through me crashing out was fun.
Let's see if we can stack these and have the strap still work. Okay, so far so good. Oh yeah, baby. Maybe I should grab the excavator in the first place. Now we gotta test this. We gotta see what does it better. Okay, so far, the excavator does it better. That's it. Kenny456. He is the maker of this excavator. And so yeah, you got ridiculous things that you want to lift with ease, download this excavator. Open it up, down, and open.
Yeah, this is hell.
All right. How long have we been at this?
You gotta just jump. Stop. Just keep jumping.
I need to wash the darn thing. Fun fact that if you want to leave some of the dirt on your equipment, but your windows are filthy, if you just spray the windows with the power washer, it'll clean those first. Just random fun fact. I could go pick up the power washer and bring it over here. But why would I do that when I wouldn't even go get a semi for the trailer? All right, so I'm trying to decide. On if I want to make this a deep pit or if I want to run it with the current level and just stack on this flat. For the time being, I'm kind of feeling just stacking on the flat, but we got rock paint again. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out, and everything else that you did with posting links and whatnot. Appreciate you.
I can see why it's so badly rated.
All right, so I'm going to save again because we're going to get maybe a little wild with this.
Yeah, I understand why it's so badly rated.
I suppose I should take a look at peek at belt performance and reach before I make any crazy decisions.
Or why is Catnap sitting so depressed? Catnap,
Yeah.
why are you depressed?
What did you do in your stream? Well, I drove a belt at 3 miles an hour.
I think he's depressed he didn't get in his tweet good enough. Oh, okay. This Fazbear outfit is...
It's not always pretty in Farm Sim.
Hold on, let me see body type.
Okay, let's see here. Stop there and remember how to extend the belt. Okay, that's raising. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go, we're winning. But we're not going to be winning soon. Un momento, por favor.
They better not give me the salads or something.
That's just Neo Metal and Starscream.
Yeah, I'm hoping. What have I got? Oh. Duh. I'm hoping that I can get the belt out over here and then maybe multi-belt. But my concentration has sidestepped a bit. In fact, I think, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna pack it in here because we have other
R.I.P. Chance.
things happening. Let me see something here real quick. Can I adjust the ground height here? So we'll select this. Switch that.
I don't know.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately, things have life has happened, and I am gonna have to bail off of the stream. I do appreciate everybody that's been here this long. I promise I will either live stream or record. The progression of this, it can sit. It's not a pressing issue. If I need rock, I'll just pull a trailer under it and get it. And like I said, I'm sorry. Things are what they are, and life is life. So I will definitely be back at this at another time. I appreciate you hanging out, chatting. Retro Majors, Lisa, Xbox. I know I'm missing people, and I'm sorry for that. But I will definitely keep everybody posted of what's happening with this. Appreciate the understanding and then the chatting and all that. And you guys take care.